Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this halter top. We'll be using the made to measure method, so you can easily customize it to fit any body size. You can also use any yarn you like, just make sure to pair it with the recommended hook size for your yarn. First, measure around your bust. If you want the halter top to fit snugly, use your actual bust measurement. If you prefer a loose or baggier fit, simply measure according to how loose you want the finished top to be. Then make a foundation chain that matches your measurement, making sure it's a multiple of 6. This will give you an even number of V-stitches, making it much easier to fit the stitches into the front and back panels later on. For my example, I'll make the foundation chain about this long. Make sure it isn't twisted, then join the chain by making a slip stitch into the very first chain. Next, chain 5, then make 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Next, skip 2 chain, into the third, make a double crochet. Next, chain 1, and into the same stitch, make 1 more double crochet. For the next step, we will do the same thing. Skip 2 chain, into the third, make a double crochet. Then, chain 1, and 1 more double crochet into the same stitch. And now we are going to continue making V-stitch like this all the way around. Now make a slip stitch into the fourth chain to join it. And here is the first row looks like. To start the next row, make chain 5, turn your work. For the first V-stitch, after chaining 5, we are going to make 1 double crochet into the chain 1 space of this V-stitch. From here on, we will work 1 V-stitch into each chain 1 space. Continue working the V-stitch like this until you reach the end of the round. Same like before, to join it, make a slip stitch into the fourth chain. For row 3 and all the following rows, simply repeat the same pattern as row 2. Make chain 5, then turn your work. Then continue make a double crochet into this chain 1 space. Now continue making a V-stitch into each chain 1 space. Make a slip stitch into the 4th chain to join it. And that's how we make the main body section. Here is my main body section. I start with a foundation chain of 240 chains, which give me a total of 80 V-stitch. I made my foundation chain 4 centimeters larger than my bust circumference. Since my bust circumference is 80 centimeters, my foundation chain measure approximately 84 centimeters. For the length, measure from your underarm down to your desired length. For mine, I work a total of 28 rows, which measures around 21.5 centimeters. Feel free to adjust the length to your preference. Next, let's divide the main body into the front and back panels. I have 80 V-stitches in total. I will reserve one V-stitch for each side for the underarm. So I will subtract 2 V-stitches altogether. That leaves me with 78 V-stitches, which I will divide evenly into 39 V-stitches for the front panel and 39 V-stitches for the back panel. If your total number of V-stitches is different from mine, that's completely okay. Just follow the same method. First, count your total number of V-stitches, then subtract 2 V-stitches, one for the left underarm and one for the right underarm. These 2 V-stitches won't be part of either the front or the back panel. Once you have set those aside, divide the remaining V-stitches evenly into 2 sections. One half will be your front panel, and the other half will be your back panel. Now that we have divided and marked the front and back panels, let's start working on the front panel first. To make the front panels, we will no longer be working in the round. Instead, we will be working in rows. Continue making 4 chains in between this V-stitch and work 1 V-stitch into every chain 1 space until you reach the front panel section you marked earlier. To finish the first row of the front panel, work 1 double crochet like this. At the beginning of the row, we start with a chain 4. Now to finish the row, we will end with 1 double crochet. To begin the next row, make chain 4, turn your work, then continue working 1 V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the end of the row. To finish the row, we are going to make 1 double crochet into the 4th chain. Next row, same like before, make chain 4, turn your work, then continue make 1 V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the end of the row. I have now completed 3 rows for the front panel, which measures around 2.5 centimeters. Next, we will divide the front panel to create the center front opening. To create the center front opening, I will first set aside 3 V-stitches for the opening itself. After setting aside those 3 V-stitches, I have 36 V-stitches remaining. Then I will divide those 36 V-stitches evenly, giving me 18 V-stitches for each side for the front panel. And I will put stitch marker just like this. And now we are going to continue working the V-stitch until we reach the stitch marker. Same like before, make chain 4, then turn your work, and continue making V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the stitch marker. To finish this row, work 1 double crochet into the stitch next to the stitch marker. To begin the row, same like before, make chain 4, then turn your work, and continue working a V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the end of the row. To finish the row, make a double crochet into the 4th chain. Now continue working the same pattern until it reaches your desired length. Keep in mind that the length of the front and back panel will affect the depth of the armhole. The longer you make the panels, the deeper armhole will be, so adjust the length according your preference. One side of my front panel is now complete. I work a total of 13 rows, which measures about 11 centimeters. For the last row, I will work 1 row of single crochet. We will use this row later to thread the drawstring through. To begin, make chain 1, turn your work, and work a single crochet into each stitch across. And now let's move to the other side. To begin, make a slip knot, then attach it into the stitch before the stitch marker. Make chain 4, then continue working a V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the end of the row. Now work this side the same way as we did the first one. And here are both complete front panels. Now let's move on to the back panel. To begin the back panel, make a slip knot, then attach it into one stitch of the V-stitch that we set for the underarm portion. Make chain 4 and continue making V-stitch until you reach the back panel portion. To finish the row, make a double crochet into the stitch of the next V-stitch. Alright, to begin the next row, make chain 4, turn your work. Then continue working a V-stitch into each chain 1 space until you reach the end of the row. For the back panel, simply continue working the same pattern. Unlike the front panel, we won't be creating a center opening here. Just keep working until you have the same number of rows like the front panel. Now both of my front panel and back panels are complete. And I have also made the drawstring. I simply crocheted a chain that's about 100 centimeters long. Feel free to adjust the length to your preference. Using a tapestry needle, thread the drawstring through the row of single crochet, starting at the center front opening. And that's it. Your halter top is now complete. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!